But as always, we are back to talk about this week's tokusatsu. A little bit less of a stuffed episode this week.
Yeah, I mean, sure, we got a massive announcement last week. It was really funny too because we recorded last week's episode, and then like 30 minutes later, all of a sudden, we get all the Zets news.
We get all the casts and stuff. Yep.
Yeah, it was really funny to see that happen last week.
It just is what it is. We'll talk about it in the next week. That's just how we do it.
Yeah.
But let's just start off with. All right, so we have the second half of the school two-parter for Gozyuger.
Yeah.
Which was very just we're continuing the vibe of okay, everyone's trapped in the school. Now it's even kind of worse because it was okay, it wasn't one no one. It was the grit no one as well.
Yeah.
And, our principal is he went down for the count. And I guess the big thing is they make their escape,
Yeah, and another thing too though is that we actually see that the grit no one was actually his daughter. That he was too busy for her, and that's what happened.
Dude, that was so sad. But the other thing that makes it sad is the fact that it wasn't a natural thing. She got held down and forcefully generated.
Nah, yeah, it was just really sad. Yeah,
it was sad. It was fucked up, and it also obviously gives him the motivation to be I'm going to save everyone because I'm going to save my daughter. Fantastic. I know the thing everyone had been talking about had been with him hitting 5 rider poses during his final transformation, which was sick. But then we got his student council president hitting the Ultraman pose as well.
Yeah.
That was cute.
Man.
I'm glad they kind of let them do their own thing when it comes to those poses.
Yeah, and it's actually kind of funny because this episode actually was fairly light on the Gozyugers themselves. Really was focused on those on our guest stars.
It was focused on them story wise. The Gozyugers were literally just here to be we're going to be dealing with things. The grit challenges were really funny. I think I can still continue to call them Fraud Kuma.
Oh my god, yes. Okay, yeah, okay. Talk about Fraud Kuma. Yeah, let's talk about our grit number 1 challenges. That was a lot of fun to see. It basically just felt like a mini interlude, but we get the tire pull, and they showed off with Boon Red.
The tire pull was good, and I also kind of like how everyone drops out. Sumino just is not the kind of person to stay. She's no, this is not how to be luxurious, so absolutely not. And Kijino just has high cholesterol.
Yeah,
he's actually this is too much for my old body. Rest in peace.
Yeah, but oh man, I do love how the reasoning for being able to withstand the fire hurricane from Hurricane Red was so funny. So obviously sure he may have been fraudness number 1 right now, but I mean he is ice based.
No, he's ice based, and he just melted. It was very funny. I absolutely love that your guy got to be with thoughts of Lord Tega Sword, anything can be. It is like a breeze upon my skin.
Yeah.
Which incredible. But obviously, the last fight being a 1v10.
Yeah. Well, technically it was a 3v10. Oh my god.
It started as a 3v10. We get two. We get both blue and yellow to drop out pretty soon. I love this. First of all, again, setting up that you can't use your rings until you beat the challenge was a fun way to be now you actually have to, you're actually kind of in danger. And Hoaru just brawling.
Yeah. Oh man, we're gonna be talking about brawling a little bit when we get to Gav. Oh my god, too.
We're always talking about brawling when it gets to Gav, dude. That's how that show lives.
Yeah, but oh man, we actually get to see patron number 1, our disciplinary committee officer basically just go freaking ham. He says, I'm gonna back you up, Horu, and then just they basically have a nice back-to-back fight, and then
I love that every time Horu tries to be cool, someone is gonna undercut him. He's thanks, I understand the grit of a loser, and it's wait, the what?
yeah, it's like, thank you, loser senpai. Wait, say that again.
Incredible. He can't win even when he wins.
Yeah.
Which again, we get some insane choreography during the fights here, leading obviously into them finishing the challenge, and that means everyone finally gets to transform.
Yeah, and not only that, I mean, because we're in the quarry, we get explosions as well too.
Oh, we get so much explosions.
So many explosions.
But also, incredible work from the principal too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and also like not like these two were great. Like, you know, when we said that it was focused on these two, like we actually get a flashback of those two. Like, say you have to have grit to, like, you know, hey, can like, do you think you could really beat me? And then, like, you know, those two working together, like, you know, it's
they
so
very
good.
clearly have like a mentor mentee dynamic. Originally, I thought that he was gonna be his son. And I thought it was gonna be the, like, instead of losing the daughter, it's like, oh, he lost his son to the no one who's like working for him. But it ended up being that he lost his daughter just separately, and she was grit no one.
Yeah, but also, let's see here. This was episode 25. This is the middle of the series, so it kind of makes sense that we got one of the sickest roll calls this episode. Holy crap! The fact that we get the mid-fight transformations, we love a good mid-fight transformation. Oh
yeah,
my God.
They really are fantastic when they're executed well, and you know they were just done very well this episode. Incredible fighting. Also, we get to see, you know, Kumida's pilot Tegasword.
Yeah, and the fact that the polar rings can actually modify Tegasword.
Yep. So we got Tokyuger Tegasword, which again, I'm pretty sure this partially is just showing off because they're releasing the new mechs that are all quote unquote compatible with each other, right?
Yeah,
they've been doing that. So this is a partially like, hey, look at what you can do with this toy. But, like, again, it's fit into the story in a way where, like, I mean, that is really cool. I do really like.
Yeah. Also, I love because of how Tokyo O, like, you know, okay, so honestly, Tokyo O was like really, really silly to look at when it first came out, and I mean, I still love Tokyo O, but the fact that, like, it basically does look like boxing gloves, so we actually get to see Tegasword essentially box. It's kind of sick. Against Shine Knife and Sweet Cake. Yeah, it was so good.
It was pretty good. Honestly, I thought Kuon was going to have more to do this episode, and then he just kind of didn't.
Yeah. He basically just showed up, like, basically just summoned adversaries.
Yep.
So many adversaries.
And I fucking adore we're going to get the, like, saving finisher, and then we get the Lupat, like, stealing the fucking wolf finger.
Yeah. But even before that, like, the fact that the Orca was able to give them their super forms.
Yep.
Like, hell yeah.
Even if it's just temporary, we're seeing super forms from the Orc. I mean, that is kind of its theme. And then, finishing off, you know, we get this cute episode. We get kind of like we're seeing all of them together. They're living happily. And then we get the preview for next week.
Yeah. Okay. So I just mentioned that this is episode 25. That normally means we're in the middle of a series. And oh man.
Yeah, I am so deathly curious about next week's episode. First of all, Haru's gonna be Toei's #1 employee. Yeah. And just from, like, the preview, it's like, is this happening in the show, or is this like a fucking meta out of show?
Yeah, it's okay. So I'm 100% assuming that next week is gonna be a recap episode, which is wild.
But a recap episode where we see Haru as Haru outside the recap episode.
Yeah, I don't know, and it's gonna make me even more jealous, the fact that we as fans cannot visit and, like, do a studio tour of Toei Studios. I want to visit Toei Studios, man. I want to visit the Amori Hill, man.
Who doesn't at this point? But
I know.
But with that, I think we'll move on from Gozyuger. We had another episode of Jasaris this week.
Oh man, Jasaris. Oh man. So what's really funny is that they answered a lot of questions and then introduced even more questions again.
Yeah. I mean, he's managed to escape. Radkeeper seems to be safe. He's destroying worlds now? Question mark.
Oh yeah. The moment he said it's like you're destroying worlds, I was like, freaking decade, man.
He's starting. Yeah, he started saving worlds. Now he's destroying them. But also, we got to see our girl from the first season.
Yeah, I was shocked when I saw the thumbnail. I'm like, is that?
Yeah,
Huh?
I thought it was we were gonna get a flashback and then the app loads on her phone.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, what? Oh,
I mean,
man.
with 13-minute episodes, there's only so much like real expositing we can get, but he's on the run. It seems now that he's finally getting the power to transform, and the other Sentica kind of like let him be for now, because he tells them like, "Hey, if you want, you can kill me right now," and they all kind of go like, one of them wants to, but the other two are like, "Not yet. We're gonna see what you're doing." Basically.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so ridiculous. I love this.
Yeah, I definitely think that the Jasara seasons are like better watched as like one big movie than they are almost watching them like when they come out, because again with them being shorter episodes, sometimes you're just like, what is happening?
Yeah, that's definitely how it feels, but it's
overall so fun. I mean, we're getting ready for him to transform next episode, so that's gonna be sick.
Mm-hmm. The fact that like the app loads up on her phone, and then Jasara is basically about to transform, and we're like, what?
Yeah, they really know how to get us the cliffhanger endings for this one, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's also why I feel like a binge model for it wouldn't be bad. Like once it's all done, just watch it in one go, because you're just going from cliffhanger to answer, cliffhanger to answer.
Oh man.
But
oh man.
Now we also got Ultraman Omega to talk about.
Yup.
Continuing the trend of like really cute like suits for the monsters so far.
Yeah, I love this one. Yeah, it's basically like, this is actually one of the episodes that like, we kind of, last week I was mentioning about how much I love how Ultraman's like saying, oh yeah, we don't need to always kill the monster. Sometimes they're just there and just living like an animal. Also, Thank you for that thumbnail. I was laughing so hard.
Oh, yeah, I did it for you. You asked me, and I did my best for it.
It was so good. Oh man. But yeah, like I saw that, and then but yeah, like no, this week we actually did get a a much more, hey, kaiju are just big animals.
Yep.
Yep.
But I mean, we literally have like a I loved that she had like a video of the endangered mole that was like the quote unquote similar animal, and it's just obviously the suit but repainted.
Yeah.
I thought that was cute. I like that she's basically like coming into her own character of being like, I really want to study like the secrets of kaiju. I think that's really cool. And I love so far just like, I don't know, the bit with these two guys like living together, they kind of work together. Sarada just keeps asking him to make different kinds of food.
Yeah, it's like, I want a quiche. Can you make a quiche? It's like, dude, we're busy.
Yeah.
It's like we have to work.
Also, to be fair, a quiche is not like that hard to make. I think he could do it.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, like it's really great. I just really love Serato. Like, literally everything is based around food with him. Like the first time, I wasn't sure. Like, yeah, they basically go off into the mountains and say, oh yeah, no. Well, like, we'll look up what we heard about the kaiju after work, and then it's like they go there, and then like the first thing you see is like, I'm hungry, and basically just like collapses in front of her.
Yeah, and we get like almost like horror movie zombie shots of them climbing up the mountain to find each other.
Yeah,
because he got lost somehow when they were going together. At some point, he like lost Serato, and they just ended up, oops, there he is.
Yeah, which is great. Also, the fact that like this assistant to her is just obnoxiously like, I don't want to. It's like I don't want to. It's like I don't want to camp under the stars. I need to be in a bed, and it's just whining the entire episode.
Yeah, he was probably my least favorite part of the episode. Honestly, he was like, whatever,
Yeah, it was pretty funny though. But yeah, we see that happen.
Yeah, set up into a cute fight that leads into them realizing that it's a mating dance. We get to see her talk to Omega and like explain it to him, and basically we end up picking up both of the moles and sending him back into their
Yeah, and then we realize that yes, humans are the reason why they were out and about, because they thought that the noises that were coming from construction were the mating dance ritual, and we're like, oh.
And they came out early, and it looks like one of them basically died from sun exposure, which is really sad, honestly.
It really is. And then let's say, oh wait, no, okay, good, they're still alive, so yeah, we could just send them back into the mountain, just back into their burrow. Yeah.
Yep. Just
Humans,
to let
man.
it be until
Yeah.
it like really is time for them to mate.
Mm-hmm.
Just general cute episode. I mean,
Yeah, it
obviously the
was.
biggest thing from the next episode preview is we get the new form.
Yes,
We're
new
gonna
form, and
see the new.
I believe we get a new buddy.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
new
yeah.
buddy to
The new
control.
buddy
Yeah.
comes to the new form. I don't know if actually technically, I don't know if we're getting the new form. I know we're getting the new buddy. It might be
Mm-hmm.
like Reckonus where we set up the new buddy and then the new form.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if this is going to be something that she gets, or if it's just going to be another one for him.
Yeah, but so far Omega's just been just a very, very comfy show. Like, oh my god, I love this.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
So far, I feel like definitely like after Blazer, we have just been getting very comfy Ultraman, because I would
Yeah.
say the same thing about Arc. Those first couple episodes of him doing everything with his imagination, like very much comforting is like the whole vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Now, to speak about basically the opposite of comforting, though I know there's something you want to talk about before we get into Gav.
Oh yeah, I mean, okay. So like, I basically hinted at it when we first were talking about when we first were we're introducing the episode. Yeah, Zet's got announced. We finally got his press conference, so we know the characters. We know a bit more of the story now, and I am excited. Oh man.
Yeah, in the same way that, Gav was Build 2.0, it looks like you're getting
I'm getting Shotaro Hidari, or our half-boiled detective 2.0. Except it's really funny. Like, from some of the previews that we've seen, he basically does look like a bum, like just a total nerd outside of being an agent. And when he's inside, he gets to be a super cool
we're getting
agent.
the unemployed Toku trifecta.
Yeah, but apparently, yeah, he apparently we have this whole dream agency where they basically solve problems in dreams, and then they have I guess kind of an idol. So we are getting Bill 2.0 kinda.
Well, that was Gav. Yeah, we'll see what we get from building this. The thing that I thought was really sick is that the motorcycle's a robot.
Yes.
And he looks awesome.
Yeah, Zero. I believe his name was. Yeah,
I think so.
Oh my god,
he looks great.
Yeah.
So far, I mean, like the cast stuff looks cool.
Yeah, we're getting back Kamen Rider Lopo.
Yep, yeah. We got Lopo for she's one of the directors from the Dream Agency or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's cool that she's back in the saddle. As far as things go, I hope that she gets to, because obviously I really liked her in what we got, but she did not spend a lot of time in Geats.
Yeah.
Geats is one of those series where being a writer was not really quote unquote that important, just because of the DGP, everyone was writers.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm excited to see how it goes. I'm excited to see what the nightmares and what their real goals are gonna be. Just generally pretty excited about it. I think it looks all right. Have we gotten any news of where it's gonna stream?
Not yet. We will find out. I guess we will find out. But I mean, apparently it's starting on what was it? September. Yes, September 7th.
7th.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, starting September 7th, which basically means that we have. After this week, we still have 3 more episods of Gav,
which feels kind of crazy.
Yeah, yeah, which basically means I think this is gonna be the first 50 episode Kamen Rider. If we don't just get a kind of a handoff episode, essentially.
I'm hoping
this would be.
I'm hoping we get my hope is that we get a nice epilogue episode. I'm hoping we settle the fighting in 2 episodes, and then we epilogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely want to see some of the stuff after the fighting, especially with Shoma and his uncle and what's going on. Speaking about Gav, I mean, so far, great setup for an episode. The only thing that I just don't think we're getting the Sachika anything.
Yeah.
That will probably be forever the one thing that I was a little upset about Gav, where I'm it was so close to being a almost perfect season,
Yeah.
Because I've really enjoyed Gav. But with that minor, gripe out of the way, man, this setup, this episode setting up Nielv as almost like this like tragic figure.
Yeah,
was kind of crazy.
He's done so much fucked up stuff. So we're like, man, dude, what the are you doing? It's he's done
so much fucked up stuff. But then, you know, seeing the fact that he was the one who let Shoma escape, and then also just the fact that like, oh hey, at the end of the day, like he said, like he values his life. Like he really was trying to help Shoma. He was being genuine, but because it failed, he didn't have a choice but to betray him. And even then, that was ultimately used to try to take out the president.
Yeah.
Leading to his own folly. Like, honestly, incredible way for him to go out.
Yeah. Also, but yeah, like, you know, like Nielv and Boca basically, like, you know, set up Lakia's toxin to only affect humans. Like, honestly, it was kind of crazy, like, seeing Hanto almost get affected by it, but, you know, it's like, oh, wait, what?
He's part granite, yep.
Yeah. But oh, man.
Incredible. I fucking love the little evil Gochizos. That's such a, like, a cool way of, like, hey, we took something from you to do bad things now.
Yeah, man, it was really, really creepy, this episode. Man, there were so many creepy moments. Like the fact that Jeeb was able to creep out Lizelle. Like,
oh my god,
holy shit.
There is something incredible about like the Jeeb crash out that's kind of been going on where we're going from, so now, you know, Nielv's been caught and he's like, at the end of the day, you know, you deemed me less worthy than the Red Gab, and he's like, I did what I had to do for the Stomach family. And just how much that probably destroyed Jeeb on the inside, who then goes to Lizelle, and Lizelle, who's still treating him like a doll, is like, don't worry, you'll get stronger, blah, blah, blah. And he just looks at her with this like deadpan like smile, and he's like, I knew exactly what you were going to say. Thank you, Lizelle. And she just looks so freaked out, like, what?
Yeah, and even she says, I've never seen Jeeb look like that before.
And man, I think again, he really is at like his breaking point right now.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're probably about to see that happen next, you know, in the next episodes. It would be kind of insane if Jeeb was the only person from the Stomach family to survive.
Yeah, and then and talking about surviving family members, the fact that, like, you know, we see these little Gochizo and Lango's like saying, oh well, I see this. Well, this does sound like a Boca plan.
Yeah, he's like, this guy has Boca written all over him.
Yeah, and also the freaking efficiency of this plan, the fact that they're just walking in to get pressed.
They're like, walking in to get pressed, and because of the toxin, they're already happy. So like, it's like a perfect like, we're going to get the highest quality ingredients. Because so far, that would have been the only thing that was kind of standing in Boca's way. The fact that, like, the way that they were capturing humans, they just didn't give a shit, so they weren't caring that much about quality. But now they're getting quality, they're getting quantity, which obviously leads us into the Nielv fight. Because, again, he's trying to prove himself useful at this point. And him just walking at Shoma, only for the camera to pan up and reveal the fucking Hanto dropkick.
Holy crap! That Hanto dropkick. Okay, so Hanto has some of the best shots this episode.
Hanto has some of the best shots in the show. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's got some of the like coolest, scrappiest choreography. We've gotten the suplexes. We've gotten the double kicks. We've gotten the like spinning headbutt.
And here we have like the silliest thing. It's like they're on a balcony and you see his head being popped out because he's getting bashed through the wall.
And he's just like, No, I saw another good edit which is like, you know, Sachika or whatever, like Sachika and Shoma thing. And then it's like Hanto side quest or whatever. It's him getting pushed through the fucking beams.
Yeah,
but again,
I could not stop laughing.
An incredibly fun fight. I love seeing caking as well. I think I told you I really, really like that suit.
Yeah.
Into the setup of like, I've rigged all of the Gochizos to blow. You're about to die with your own thing. Ha ha ha. Only for him to press the button and for him to blow up himself. First of all, they did a fucking ridiculous explosion for him. He was like on fire for real almost.
Yeah.
Incredible vibes, but just being like, Boca just being like, yep, I had to have my guys work extra because of you, but shrugs. I guess it's over now. And Nielv kind of getting that like last final moment of absolution where Shoma like sees that like, oh, he was being serious. He was going to help me. Because even now, this was all a ruse to still try to get rid of the president. And then he goes, and then he passes, and it's like, well, now we've lost him too. You know, the two other remaining stomachs are now Lango, who's about to make a move, and Jeeb, who's about to make a different, probably worse move.
Yeah. Oh man. I actually, because we didn't really talk about too much about Jeeb and Lakia, like basically being the babysitter for Sachika and Shoma's uncle,
and immediately losing them too was incredible.
Yeah, that was great. The fact that he basically, dude, that was so fucked up what Jeeb said, because he basically had to press them for their own safety. And he said, "Oh, in the end, you're just like them, aren't you?" And he's like,
I caught a hypocrite in the act that is like, "Shut the fuck up." It's like, look, the humans belong to us, so you should give them back.
Yeah, that was fucked up, Jeeb. Like, oh my god.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of where he's at. Again, I don't expect redemption for Jeeb.
No, not at all.
But I think it would be kind of like twisted that he's the one who has to survive and like just live with the fact that everyone else is dead. And that it partially is from his fault. Like when they came to the human realm, they didn't have to fight Shoma.
Yeah.
But they wanted it, and that's what led to, Sheeta sacrificing herself for him. I wonder, because again, I think we saw Niel's actor get his flowers. We still haven't seen Sheeta get her flowers, which means I'm expecting some fucked up, like, Sheeta flashback thing to happen with G.
Yeah.
Or to see her ghost as he's dying or something.
Exactly. Once again, we should have 3 more episodes left. Once again, I'm still shocked that we're getting like probably a 50 episode season, because I think this hasn't happened since Wizard, I think.
Yeah, it's been like a little bit. Episodes. I'm pretty sure from what I was looking at, they've all been like 48, 49.
Wait. I just realized we're in the final episodes. Are we skipping an episode for golf? Because I don't think we've actually had a golf skip.
For golf? No, I don't. Oh, God. No, you're right. I don't. Oh, God.
Yeah.
So what is it? Do I have to look up golf tournaments in Japan too?
No, okay. So most people say don't use Kamen Rider Wiki as a source, but it does say 49 and 50 to be announced. So maybe.
No idea.
So this might actually be one of the first 50 episode seasons, I believe. Yeah, since Wizard. I think Wizard was the last 50 episode season.
Yeah, it may have just gotten we may have just maybe missed like the golf season or something. I'm trying to look at the 21. There is one tournament on the weekend of the 28th, 31. So 28th to 31. That'll be the Sansan KBC Augusta Golf Tournament. So
maybe
that could be us losing a day to golf.
Yeah. Oh, also I was wrong. Wizard was 53 episodes.
Wizard was long then.
Holy crap! Yeah. Oh my god! Holy crap! I didn't realize Wizard was that long. I was like, I knew it was at least 50 because I knew it basically felt like it was long, which it is.
Sure.
But yeah.
But yeah, there is technically a possibility that we only have 2 left because there might be a golf tournament. You said that, and now I'm just like, damn, if we do get a golf, because the thing that would suck too is that one would be the last one because it would be the one before the 7th. So it means we'd get 2 episodes and then we'd get a break and then we'd get Zets.
Yeah. So yeah, well, I mean, I guess we'll see next week whether or not it's going to say whether or not it's going to say the final episode or not. So
yep.
We'll see.
Well,
all
we can do for that is wait. I mean, obviously, we're getting set up with what's it called? With like literally Red Gav.
Yeah.
Which I do kind of like that it kind of came full circle to literally Akagav.
Yeah.
That's a cool way to end it. Yeah, I don't think there's that much more to say, like speculating. Like we're at the end. We're about to see it all. And with that, we'll leave you guys waiting for next week. Thanks as always for joining us. We have been Half Hour Henshin, and we will talk to you later.
This program is brought to you by
our unending love of tokusatsu.
If you enjoyed the show, please be sure to like and subscribe.
And hit the bell for notifications. And if you would like to support us further, consider becoming a patron at our Patreon, Half Hour Henshin.
You can get some exclusive benefits, such as your name in the credits and joining our sticker club. Or, if you want to help with a one-time donation,
you can also find us at Ko-fi at Half Hour Henshin. You can email us with any questions or theories at halfhourhenshin@gmail.com or on Twitter at halfhourhenshin.